Mm-hmm.
Like, it was just awkward. There was like we went there and like it took 5 hours then to get us. It's a crisis, right? So they get you in as soon as they can because it's a crisis. So I went in and they were going to give me a bed lined up and everything, and it took them 5 hours or so to do this shit. And they had like 5 different nurses questioning me, and like one of them practically knew my personal history, like saying like, oh yeah, where have you been from and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, Coast Street here. I used to live in Sacramento and skate. And she's like, well, you're back here or something now. Must be pretty boring. And they said, look, we can. I'm out of my Clonopin. I ran out of them early, and those are the ones that I need to take for anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I ran out of those early, and that's another reason that I went into, because the clonazepam itself isn't working anymore. It's a benzodiazepine, and it doesn't do what it used to do anymore for me. So I overtook it. I had to do like 3 days or 3 days off. Anyways, they said, no, don't worry though. We can get him his medicine and everything's gonna be okay. And then I filled out like that D&D worth of paperwork. And I go, can you go piss in this cup for me? And this is when it got strange. I'm like, yeah, I'll go piss. Yeah, no worries. And I took the cup. She's like, oh, thank you. And like kind of like smile at me weird. And I go into the bathroom, literally. And as soon as I go in the bathroom, I'm pulling it out, and I'm about to take a piss. And out of nowhere, I heard it from inside the bathroom saying, the game's talking. Yeah, what were the exact words? You are being watched. Yeah, you are being watched by what were the exact words? You are being watched by the game stalking program. That's what they said to me.
Damn.
As I was taking a piss.
Damn. I told you, man. See, as soon as you told me the doctor and the therapist chick was talking like that, I knew there was some sort of scam to it. I knew they just wanted to get you out. My opinion is they wanted to get you in there and trip you out and get you back on all those drugs.
Well, man. Like, yeah, we can get him his Clonopin. And Caitlin even said, yeah, we can get him his Clonopin. And, she's like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I lost a lot of trust in her today because, like, I entered there, because not to get, more Clonopin, but I entered there because, I needed to, I was going to detox up all my medicine, or I was going to get something straightened out, like, for myself. That was the main plan. And, anyways, after kissing in the cup, that's what they said, you're being watched by the game stalking program. And it was a man's voice. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. So I walk out of the bathroom, right, and it's lunch hour, meaning there's nobody in the building. Nobody. Everybody's out for lunch except a few girl nurses. And that's when shit started getting weirder and weirder. Caitlin came in when I was getting interviewed and doing all these assessments and shit on paper, and I was filling out paper, and she's like, yeah, we'll make sure he's comfortable, and she reassured me again that I can get my Clonopin, and we're going to figure this out, and do what we have to do. And and then after she left, I'm like, yeah, I'm in here too also because I'm being really affected by this thing called the game stalking program and electronic harassment. Have you heard of it? And I asked probably 4 or 5 different nurses, probably 4, and 4 to 5 different fucking nurses, and they all said no, they've never heard of electronic harassment and game stalking themselves. And then a guy in. And effectively roll my eyes like, shit, okay, here we go. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in here because I'm going to get off my meds or I'm going to get things straightened out. I'm being affected by this electronic harassment, this gang stalking program. And that's when my mom and me saw anxiety. He started getting really tense. And he asked me, he's like, what is gang stalking?
He started tripping.